Mishimoto. It's a cooler, so it's an oil cooler. Bam. Oh, yes, it's in. That is mint. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Project Driveway. We're in my driveway today. I'm gonna paint these guards. I've already got a little bit of work done. I've already got the car and jack stands, which is a bit of pain in the arse, to be honest with you, because my driveway is all messed up. As you can see, the concrete's no good. So first thing is I gotta pull the skirts off. Once I pull the skirts off, I'll pull the front bar off. I probably don't have to pull the front bar off, but I'm going to, just to make my life a little bit easier. And then I've got to pull both guards off. I'll pull one guard off at a time, sand it where I haven't sanded it, obviously, as you can see here, and down under the skirt, and then lay some paint on it. I've also got the garnishes to do, so that's going to be my little job today, and you guys are going to sit down and you're going to watch. So hope you all enjoy. Now we'll pull this front bumper off. It looks like there's a couple bolts here. I have to remove this headlight bracket, this bracket up here for the bumper. This one I should get around with leaving the headlight in. And I've got all these ones here. There's one in here, and then there's two under the sill. Hey, one guard, finally. That took a lot longer than I actually thought it was. There was a bolt here, I had to get rid of the bracket. You had three on this top piece here, another one here. You had one in between the door there, and then you have two at the bottom where my jack keeps bending the sill. There are two here where the jack keeps bending the sill. But it's off, which means I can scuff it down and paint it finally. Alright, so I got the one side off. I'm going to show you guys what I'm working with under the car on the sill, because every time I jack my car up with our trolley jacks, it bends the sill, and it actually bends like the actual bottom of the car. So as Blake's told me a million times, we're going to have to find some different jacking points. At my house it's a bit difficult because I can't go up from the diff and from like in the middle of the car anywhere, because I've got this grass strip. But at Blake's, obviously I can do that, so we're gonna have to work out a different solution. It just bends it all because I've just given up totally about trying to keep it straight, and now I've come into the problem of, like, I can't get to this nut. This one I got undone, and then I'm gonna have to, once I get this guard off, I can straighten this because it's a bit thin, or it's a bit thinner than the rest, and then I'm gonna have to do a weld on this and make like a little box with a little channel or something like that, so my stands are just compatible with my car. Because if I try and go under any of the arms or any of the support, it's half on, half off, so I'm not happy with that. That's why I always go off the sill. So I'm gonna muck around with getting this guy off. Alright, we get the whole front end disassembled now. Right, and we need this one. This one. Can't lose them. They're for the side skirts. And I was just looking at my tyre before, and I got something in there. I don't know what it is. Let's get it out. Oh my god, what the hell is that? What the hell? Look at that, it's like a little saw that was in my tyre. Lucky it went in the actual, this piece and not there. Could have popped it. We're ready to sand finally, but first, update on these tyres. RE003s. Could not be happy with them for the price of 170, 160 a corner. Grouse tyre, really sticky. I don't know how long they'll go, like, just on road use. depending on how hard I use them and whatnot, but if they last me more than 6-7 months, I'll be really happy. Treadwear is looking pretty good. I'm going to rotate them pretty soon. It's been about a month. I've done 2 hill climbs or mountain runs, whatever you want to call them, and they haven't let me down. They've been really surprising. Really happy with them. Hopefully the compound isn't too soft and it just doesn't flog too out. I don't know what the rating is and stuff, but they're pretty good. I'm happy with them, so good purchase. Alright, it's all prepped. I got one on the stand. I'm going to hit this one with primer, paint, clear, you know the go. Coat one done. Came up mint. One down, one to go. Got this one down here in black. The one over here is in primer. I've sanded down the garnish as well, so I'm going to hit them with primer. And that one, when I did the second coat, I went a little bit too heavy, so I had one run, so I had to scuff that back and hit it with a little bit more primer, just to fill in where I sanded down. And I fixed one side of the sill. One more side of the sill to go in between painting these. So when I'm all done, I'm going to come back and show you exactly what I've done. Gotta love when the car park guy rocks up on a Saturday. Could not be happier. So, new parts. I tell you what, that has definitely lifted my mood from sanding, painting, and sweating all day long, and still trying to do everything for Christmas in between. Mishimoto, it's a cooler, so it's an oil cooler. So you know what? Let's just unbox it right now, right now. Open this bad boy up. Yeah, buddy. I'm excited. More car parts for me. Oh, and I did order a couple other things. So they threw in some braided line. So I got braided line to go. Did he throw my... Yeah. Oh wait, this is probably my sandwich plate. There's one more part. I don't know if it's in here or... Let's have a look. It could be here. Here it is. So this is my I didn't have to get it, but it looked nice, so I just decided to. Oh, look at that. They pack it so good. Oh no, I've just dropped it. So I got a Mishimoto sump plug, which this is magnetic as well, so I can see how much files and grinding and stuff. That's pretty cool. My Hell braided line, which is for all 4 brakes, should fit, no problem. And then that's one oil line, 2 oil lines. What else have we got? We got something in there, some Mishimoto goodies, another fitting, some more fittings. Oh, yes, this is the one I want. So there's my cooler. That's my... Put that up there. I think the bracket's in this box. Beautiful. So I got it all from Car Mods. Cleared all the car parts that I've been painting, which are the 2 guards, the 2 garnishes. They're all just sitting in there. Pulled them out in the sun, so hopefully they'll be able to dry. Might even be able to get them back on tonight, which will be really good. But the better news is the Mishimoto oil cooler arrived today, Saturday, and I've worked it all out. So I've put the hardware in here. So the nuts go in the top, the bolts go through the bottom, and then the lines obviously go on these 2 inlet and outlet, either or. And then they've got these CNC pieces. This guy goes on first. You get an O-ring at the bottom, which I'll make sure that I clean really well, because obviously it's on dirt. Then we've got this sandwich plate, which goes there, and this one will face to the right, this one will face up, because this 90-degree here will be for this one, and the rest of the angles are all the same, so that will go on this one. So I'm going to remove these 2 pieces, and then where these 2 holes are, it will line up with this clip here and this clip here, and then the cooler will sit in here, and then you got some self-tapping screws you can go on either side. You don't have to put this right in the middle. The longer one on the left hand side, the shorter braided line on the right hand side, or it won't reach around. And I'll just tuck them under here, so under this piece, and then I'm going to tuck it in under the headlight where they asked me to put it. And then this guy goes in there, this side up. Now we've got this guy. This one's going to sit here, and then last but not least, the oil catch will go there, and then it'll all screw together. Mad. Or you're sitting down, maybe at home, maybe at a mate's house, I don't know, watching this. I'm sweating, it's really hot, and I'm burnt. Look how much bugs are in here. I might have to clean that. I don't even know if you're meant to clean your radiator after a while. Maybe you just get a Mishimoto one. So I'm going to put all this back together, and hopefully I don't have a problem with the Greddy intake, because that's going to be close with those two oil inlet and outlet. But we'll find out, and then we'll go have a look at my painting and see if it's dry or not. If it's dry, well, why not just put it back on and get it all done in one day, which is a lot of work for me personally, because I'm doing this all by myself. There's no way I'm going to be able to get that in. It should pretty much simply drop down, but it's not going to fit. So I've undone this guy, the support. I'm sure it has a better name than support. Now my support with my hood latch, without undoing the hood latch to make it easier, can pop in like that. Bam! Oh, yes, it's in. That is mint. So I got that, my cooler, my intake. Everything is going pretty good today. I don't want to wreck my seal, because like, I don't know if you can see, but I'll show you on the other side. I got this one pretty straight. So it took me a long time. What I ended up doing, because I didn't have anything to like clamp onto it, I didn't have vice grips or whatever, I got the pliers onto it, and then I put that clamp on the end of this, and then like I just reefed it really hard and pushed it and straightened it up. But until I resolve this issue of like every time I jack my car up at my house it wrecks the seals, I'm gonna have to go old school. I nearly had it all the way down, and then this piece of jack started bending my skirt, so I'm gonna have to bend my seal in a different position to avoid this, because I don't have little car ramps. I'm gonna buy a little car ramps, a little hockey puck with a slot in it, maybe a bigger jack, low profile, because I really need to sort this out, because this is just, it's just not acceptable, guys. I had a bit of a casualty before. Unfortunately, when I was going to put my hair tie on, I snapped it and then scratched the paint that I've been doing from last week, sanding and painting today. Very frustrating, but what can you do? You live, you learn. I won't ever do that again. So I like scratched it all up here. It's not like scratched like it's through the paint, it's just like marked. So I thought of a way around this, because these are the wrong O-rings. I've got some hot water and I put them in there. So I think, I don't know how hot that's going to be. It's pretty hot. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I can't get this on. Oh, I did it again. There goes another one. Alright, here comes the last one. That's hot water, so I thought like it would work. Maybe it just makes it not work. That's the easy one. That's the good one. The rest are all like really, really tight. Bam. And they're both on. It's a lot of hard work. Alright, one more thing. Indicators. And then clean up. And then I'll show you guys. I put my car all back together last night. The camera died, so I couldn't record then. But the car's looking pretty good. I'm happy with the outcome, especially seeing it's rail cans. Who knows how long it's actually going to last and anything like that. Could have got it done at a shop, obviously, but where's the fun in that? You know, anyone can just pay whatever amount of money to get whatever they want done, but that's just not me or Project Driveway, I guess, unless it's something we can't tackle or we just choose not to. But for this, I chose to paint it. So let's have a look. The red panda, I reckon it looks alright. I've still got the garnish to go on, and I'll put this little rubber trim piece on. It's pretty windy out here, so I don't know how good the audio is going to be. Good learning curve and stuff like that. I've still got the diffuser and the rear spats to go. That'll probably be a real short video because you've seen how it all gets done. It's pretty repetitive of, you know, sand, paint, weight. When you do put an oil cooler on your car, make sure you top up the oil, because obviously the oil cooler needs more oil, therefore your engine will need more oil. I had to take that brace off to get my Agretti intake on, and I don't know whether these two are compatible or it was just a total fluke, but on the Agretti intake it curves back here, so it literally just misses. So I'm really happy with that. I've checked for oil leaks and stuff like that. It looks pretty good. It's all tight. The cooler sits in there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but sort of sits pretty center. It's pretty cool looking. So I'm all happy with how this all turned out. So this is the end of this episode. Please like, subscribe, you know the go, and we'll see you next time on Project Driveway.